Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It is Thursday, the 2nd of May 2024, and we're looking at this another new Joy Toy Corvus Belli Infinity figure. This is, I'm going to try and pronounce this, Haqqislam, and it's a Shakush light armored unit. Does look pretty cool. Looks like it's got some sort of take on, and I'm guessing an Arabic force. It looks like almost Arabic writing, and you've got the word Islam, Haqqislam there, but I've no idea what that means. Looks pretty cool. It's got 4 arms. Don't know if it's going to be a mech suit with someone inside, but we can't see. But it comes with this nice sword gun. We see some spare small hands and 4 spare big hands. Looks pretty good. Be interested to see what the articulation is like on this one. It can pose quite well. Okay, I'm going to pause this, set him up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. Okay, I've had a quick 2-minute play, and it does seem quite poseable. I do like it because that same horrible seam line or join line, seam line or join line down the gun, which we'll look at in a moment. Accessories, round base, which doesn't really need. The feet are big, and the hand we saw on the back. So we have, for the big hands, we have left and right fist. And then we have opposite to the default. So default is right trigger, left gripping. We've got right gripping and left trigger. And then the small hands, again, is just the opposite to default. Am I telling you the right thing there to have a look? No, I'm telling you lies there. On the small hands, it comes with a right gripping, a left fist and right trigger. This comes with a right fist, which is the opposite, and a left gripping, but there's no guns for this small hand, which is a shame. It'd be nice to have some guns for that, or a sword or something. Okay, please consider joining the Patreon, link in the top right of your screen now. Get to see all the reviews before they're published on YouTube. We have prize draws from time to time and exclusive content from time to time too. Okay, let's get a close look. Bring it in. Again, we've got the metal alloy joints we can see in the hips, also on the wrists on the big hand and the small hands. I like the look of this one a lot, actually. The gun is nice. It's like a flamer. Bit difficult to hold because you've got that join bar there. I wish I stopped doing that on action figure guns. Because look, you see how the angle of the gun is going out to the side. Looks good. Turn to the back. Looks really nice again. Come around to the side. And back around again. It's got this patterning which we saw previously, like you see here and here, which you saw like on the Pan-Oceania Knights figures. That is sort of patterning as well. That's a nice looking, I guess I can call it a robot or mech or sentient AI being, who knows. But it does look good. So let's get an idea of articulation, top to bottom. So first of all, we've got this part. Did we get a light on that? Not too bright. We've got this part here which just folds in or up and down. It's got 2 joints, but there's no left and right on that. The head, you can turn, you can go up, down, you can hide if you wanted to. No joint on that, but it's pretty nice articulation. Side to side's awesome. Shoulders all the way around, very nice. There is a shoulder roll. Lateral raise is slightly under 90 degrees, but is okay. There is a bicep swivel, bicep bend. He's getting over 90 degrees, and the wrist is a ball, so we know what to expect from that. Small arms, you can't go all around because things get in the way. Lateral raise, you are getting about 90. Is there a bicep swivel? There appears to not be a bicep swivel, but don't quote me on that just yet. I can't see a bicep swivel, but bicep bend is getting 90 degrees, and again the wrist is on a ball. This part has some movement too. Trunk is separate to waist, so really good forwards and backwards, side to side turn. Waist has forwards, backwards, side to side and turn, so together, you know, it can actually sit down really well. Look at that. Fantastic on the sit down if you want them sitting down. And his sideways should be pretty damn good, I'd imagine, as well. Yeah. And the turn backwards, not so much, but forwards is awesome. Hips, nice and far. Forwards is not great before the sculpting gets in the way. Backwards, however, is practically a full split, so it does make up for it. There is a thigh twist. Also, you've got a lot of movement on the hip joint as well, because you get the roll forwards and backwards. You get a double kneecap, a little bit ugly, but well over 90 degrees. Feet, you get the turn, because on the ball, you get the swivel. You get tippy toe, you get dorsiflexation, but there's no toe articulation that I can see. This is fantastic. I really like this one. This is better than I was hoping for, if I'm honest. I wasn't quite sure what to expect of this one, but I think this is great. Definitely got a place for me in one of my universes. Fantastic looking figure. Great articulation. Let's zoom in a little bit. And what we do size and a quick comparison. Okay, so in terms of size, we go to the top of the head, then top of the actual thing on its back, the yellow light thing, whatever that is, I have no idea. But so to top of the head, we're getting about 5 3/4 inches, around about 14.5 cm. The top of that yellow thing is about 6 1/4, about 16 cm. Nice looking figure. Let's do a quick comparison. First, I'll compare to an acid rain rolled Mindarinu Sentinel, so a regular 1/18 scale figure. We get to see that, yeah, it's obviously way bigger, but definitely that would match quite well. Acid rain rolled that figure, I think. But it does look pretty cool, matches well. If I compare to the just reviewed or video made before this, the Blackjack, we can see that is a lot more chunky and bigger. But they do look like they're from the same universe, which they are, but different factions. Does look very cool. If I use my Fresh Retro MP, is it MP1 or MP3? This one I can't remember. The smaller ones on the Fresh Retro sort of Android robots. They're a bit on the smaller side, but they are awesome with magnetic feet. So that comes up, just put it in front maybe. It's like Father and Sunday or whatever. Just up to the midsection there as well. So it is a really nice figure. I do like that a lot. I mean, the Blackjacks look great, but I actually prefer this. I think it's got more functionality as a toy and as for posing or whatnot. In fact, let me just try quickly on camera set up an action pose. You see, go for something sort of very cliched. In fact, let me go for an well, look at that. Wow, how fast was that? 1 foot, and I did that in how many seconds? That is so good for posing. Look at that. The balance is good, the joints are tight. Very quick. This is a winner. I like this one a lot. I would be tempted to get another, and it's be, you know, I don't know what I use it for. Part of one of my teams, I guess, or one of my factions, who knows. But it's a nice looking figure. I mean, I would be tempted to take those arms off as well. Use them, yeah, see the metal joint. Use them on a regular 1/18 scale figure, perhaps, but that's an expensive way of customizing. Very nice figure indeed. I do like that. Okay, this is Awesome Match signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe, check out the Patreon. I'll see you next video soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.